Welcome everybody to the 2026. Welcome everybody to the 2026 edition of Chaotic Wrestling Pandemonium. I am so excited for tonight's main event, the 14th edition of the Pandemonium match with the heavyweight title on the line, Julian.
We are also going to see two friends collide tonight in Vegan or Vengeance, plus the return of Brian Fury.
Can't wait for that. All that and more. Let's send it to Rich Palladino in the ring to start things off.
Massachusetts, welcome to Pandemonium! Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Then let the chaos begin! Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the current, reigning, and defending Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, the man with the P-O-G-O, Milo Mira!
That's right, Rich. We're starting things off with our new Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, Milo Mira, who was able to take the gold away from one Arturus just last month of Holiday Hijack in one crazy street fight.
What an incredible story from Milo Mira, being taken over by the GGC, following every order of Arturus, and then being able to break this mind control, being able to put Arturus and GGC behind him, and now he stands on halfway up the mountain as our New England champion. This is amazing. What a raucous crowd here tonight in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Can't wait for this. And tonight he's got an opponent that we're not too familiar with, but I know a lot of people that watch WWE NXT might be in the WWE
and his opponent
program.
He is a WWE IT prospect, wrestling out of Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 285 pounds, Sam Hardway Holloway.
Sam Holloway, who's coming to us straight out of Ohio's AIW Academy, and that stands for Absolute Intense Wrestling. So he's ready for absolute intensity, but is he ready for chaotic, Julian? I don't know. We'll have to find out here tonight as he takes on our new New England champion. Who knows? This big guy might take the belt off of Milo Mira in his first title defense.
Just looking at Sam Holloway, you could see he has the size, he has the power, he has the it factor, as WWE has ID'd this man, and that's going to be a tall challenge, no pun intended, for Milo Mira. This guy is a giant, very reminiscent of Kevin Nash in my opinion, and I'm lost for words at this point because this is Milo's first title defense.
Well, Milo Mira is, of course, extremely happy to be the New England champion. A long time coming. If you were tuned into our social media channels, you would have heard that he's quoted saying, Milo Mira, he's a fighting champion, but he's ready for anybody to jump in or jump out in this open challenge of his. And Sam Holloway is the guy that's jumping in.
Absolutely. The 2 feet, head first. Sam Holloway's looking to make an impact here at Chaotic Wrestling, and what a stage to do it here, Lowell, Massachusetts. Pandemonium, one of our biggest shows of the year. Having the nickname of Hardway is scary enough, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what that means, that just means things are going to come hot and hard, and it's not going to feel great. Sam Holloway right now soaking in the fans of Chaotic Wrestling, and I can't imagine what is going through the mind of our New England champion, Milo Mira. This is a big stage for him, and he's no stranger to a big stage. He's no stranger to big opportunity. But I believe he's going to be a stranger to defending a singles title.
He is a former tag team champion, as you referred to. Again, we are so thankful for everyone here tuning in tonight for the 2026 edition of Chaotic Wrestling Pandemonium. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. If you're able and logged in on the chat, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're tuning in from.
This is an impressive crowd. I don't mean to cut you off, Pat. I just like to soak this in.
No, you're good. I was just about to say, I don't know how many of you are able to tune in at Twitch. Seems like you're all here. Seems like everyone is showing up in Lowell tonight for Pandemonium. We love coming to our home base. It's down the road from the PAV where we spent many a years.
Yeah, that was where I cut my what's the saying there?
I don't know what you're going for.
There's a thing where you cut your teeth. I think that's the saying where first cut my teeth in the wrestling business here with Chaotic Wrestling was Lowell PAV, and so Lowell in some way, shape, or form has become a home to me. It was very great to be able to compete here one more time at Breaking Point here in Lowell, but now it's no longer up to, not me, it's these guys. It's Milo Mira trying to defend his New England Championship against Sam Holloway, who just threw him, a grown man, threw Milo Mira over his shoulders like a a bale of hay. That's the other thing that Sam Holloway reminds me of, is a farmer's boy.
And we are starting things off with this great matchup. But don't forget our main event tonight, the actual Pandemonium match itself, we referenced earlier. It's going to be Mortar defending his title in what normally would be an opportunity at the main event of Cold Fury. The title is on the line tonight in the six-man Pandemonium match, which again features Mortar as well as the challengers, Ricky Smokes, Armani Chaos, Tyree Taylor, Shannon Levangie, and Calvin Dumont, who is the Pan-Open champion.
All viable to win this championship, and anything could happen here at Pandemonium. Anyone could come out on top, and I don't, you can say what you want about Mortar. You can say he was cocky for that. You can say he was confident for that. I'm going to go the side of confidence, because realistically, Mortar, as he stated on the Chaotic Wrestling social media page, I mean, he really has been put up against some of the best, from WWE guys to some of the best in New England, and he has been able to come out on top of each one. So I would be absolutely confident in myself that I could take on all these other competitors in one single match and come out on top. I can see where it comes from. Regardless, it's going to be an incredible night tonight.
Kick there to Holloway from our new New England champion, Milo Mira, as he's grabbing his signature pogo stick.
The thing that he was known for, this is coming from his background, what the GGC was able to rip away from him. And now he's able to use this as a tool. It is not a, oh my!
Whoa!
Floating through the air, second rope moonsault to the outside onto Sam Holloway, taking out the big man.
That was incredible. Milo Mira again showing off his athleticism.
Floating through the air with ease. You can see that Milo Mira loves to be in the air, man. Bouncing around, all of his offense, pogo related.
Only a 2 count. Sam Holloway is a great competitor, as I mentioned, coming out of Ohio's AIW Academy. But he has yet to perform here in Chaotic Wrestling, where we strive to produce the best of the best out of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy.
You see Milo right now mounting, getting ready to throw some punches. And the crowd joining in on this fun here. Not so fun for Sam Holloway.
Absolutely not. Big man is shaking.
Goes Sam Holloway, good reversal. Look at that leapfrog with ease. Big boot, oh my God!
Jeez, I was not expecting that. What athleticism from the big man, Sam Holloway.
Let's talk about precision. That was a test-like boot. Holy, folding Milo Mira inside out.
Man, oh man.
Now reminding Milo Mira of what just took him out, which was that boot, shoving it into his face.
And what's crazy is Sam Holloway is only 25 years old.
That's crazy.
That's absolutely
insane.
He's got his whole future ahead of him.
It's going to be a big one. Sam is a powerful guy and very technical. Oh my, you can see the slow, methodical thoughts behind every strike. Very reminiscent, like I said earlier, very Kevin Nash-like.
Absolutely. What gave you that? Sam Holloway proving his dominance here. He might make Milo Mira's reign as New England champion one of the shortest in history. If he can finish the job, but you can't do it outside the ring. You can't win the championship via countout, Sam. That might just be the lack of experience.
Well, I don't want to say, you got to understand, WWE did ID this man. He knows what he's doing. We have to figure out what his calculations are, because you can see Milo Mira taking back, but there must have been a plan behind his eyes, and unfortunately for him, Milo Mira was able to thwart that plan, but then...
Whoa! Not for long.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's teetering on disqualification there. He's playing with a low sum of money on the table of chaotic wrestling.
What an opening contest so far we've had for you guys. We want to thank you once more for tuning in to Pandemonium 2026. I'm with Julian Starr, who, I don't know if you guys know, folks, he is a 3-time entrant into Pandemonium, and he won the 2012 Pandemonium match. But right there, we just saw Sam Holloway drop Milo Mira, our New England champion, square on the side of the ring. Now, Julian, I'm going to be coming to you with lots of questions in our main event tonight, because you are the man with the knowledge. You've been in the ring in this type of match 3 times.
Yeah, it's
Hold on, cover here. Big elbow drop. Again, the athleticism on display from Sam Holloway.
That's a topic for later tonight, but we will focus on Sam Holloway and Milo Mira, who is struggling to get the momentum back into his favor, because Sam Holloway showing some athleticism of his own. He's one of those big men that seems to be a new thing. God, big guys are not grounded. Their feet aren't just pasted to the ground. They can fly like the rest of them now.
And Sam Holloway, trying to wear down Milo Mira, but it seems as if Milo Mira is only getting more amped up here.
Whoa. Oh my.
Oh!
Sambo slam.
Cover!
Wow,
almost had a New England champion here tonight.
That was close. That was incredibly close.
And of course, we all know that the WWE ID program has also ID'd Chaotic Wrestling stars Aaron Rourke and Ricky Smokes in our main event tonight, and we just learned he just got signed to WWE NXT.
Yes, and we want to congratulate a New England Pro Wrestling Academy and Chaotic Wrestling native.
Former heavyweight champion. Which, by the way, only shows you he knows how to get that job done. He's been in these situations before. Ricky Smokes is a great candidate to be a heavyweight champion, so it's absolutely possible. Can you imagine if he takes the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship to NXT? Well, that would be crazy, and you know what? Sam Holloway might be bringing the New England Championship to WWE ID, Evolve, and maybe NXT.
Not if Milo Mira has something to say about it. Big European uppercut followed up with a forearm, doing a big back roll here to get some momentum.
Nice enziguri kick, trapping Sam Holloway in the corner to get the full effect.
Not able to get the big man off his feet, though.
I'm surprised he's even trying, Julian.
Well, Milo's not a small guy by any means.
But he's also not a power lifter, but you know he loves that TKO.
That's true. That is absolutely true. And the only way that Milo really can fly through the air is he works on his acrobatics more than his power. Not to count him out, but doesn't make him weak.
Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he's got a Death Valley driver!
Gotta get the cover! Oh. Close, but no cigar.
Close is an understatement. That was by a hair, Julian.
Both men are down right now. You can see the confusion on Sam's face. He's like, what just happened to me? He's not used to being picked up off his feet. Even in the land of giants, Sam Holloway is not leaving his feet very often. So very impressive on Milo Mira's half. Excuse me. flustered with words that I'm too excited. I gotta slow my
We
brain down.
have a big night ahead of us. I've been looking forward to Pandemonium since our last show, which is a month ago now because of the holidays. Look at Sam Holloway trapped on the top rope. He got himself caught with Milo Mirror ducking away from that big boot. He scouted it. He knew that last time it hurt.
Would you say it hit him hard way?
That hit Sam Holloway hard way. Right now, Milo Mirror has a big opportunity to finish things off.
Milo, you got to capitalize, my man. You can't. I know you want the momentum, the fans are building the adrenaline to get you going here. But you have to attack. You have to attack, my man. Oh, nice. Corkscrew. Oh.
Still, Sam Holloway able to kick out. Unbelievable.
Corkscrew splash, not able to put away Sam Holloway. The fight continues. Milo Mirror is going to earn his first title shot in a big way, or his first title defense, excuse me, in a big way by trying to take out Sam Holloway, who just has no quit. Drop kick, look at that.
That wasn't even a big man drop kick. That was a full-fledged aerial drop kick.
Oh my God.
Double underhook butterfly suplex into the bottom turnbuckle cover. Do we have a new champion? No, Milo Mirror still able to kick out.
I don't even know how his legs are working at this point. Did you see that butterfly suplex landing on his head, on his neck?
That was insane. I'm not sure Milo Mirror knows where he is right now, but he knows he's the New England champion, and he can't stay down for any 3 count.
Sam Holloway is beyond frustrated at this point, telling the fans, the Chaotic Wrestling faithful, to shut up, keep the noise down so he can focus. I think Sam Holloway thought this was going to be an easier task than it's turned out to be.
Milo Mirror continuing to fight back here. Gaining some momentum off that buckle to deliver a devastating clothesline, and once again, going for the pogo stick.
Pogo stick. The lifeblood of Milo Mirror here. Oh no!
Choke slam!
Big choke slam! We're gonna have a new champ! Oh my!
Wow.
Holy, that was close.
It was more than close.
At this point, that was...
I don't even know if there's a grain. By a grain, Milo Mirror able to kick out.
We're gonna have to start, we're gonna have to invoke some sort of like NFL football replay, because that might have been 3.
If we do that, referee Brendan Paul's job might be on the line.
That's true. But I'm sure Sam Holloway would do everything he could to challenge.
Where's Sam Holloway going? Where's the big man going? Oh my God!
Didn't land too gracefully, hurting that knee a little bit. We got a big blockbuster!
Oh! Cover! Milo does it again!
Here is your winner, and still Chaotic Wrestling New England Champion, Milo Mirror!
In his very first title defense, Milo Mirror retains Chaotic Wrestling's New England Championship against WWE ID prospect Sam Holloway.
It was an impressive defeat of Sam Holloway. Not an easy feat, but very, very impressive. Using the acrobatic style and the pogo stick, the lifeblood of Milo Mirror that he was able to gain back after separating from the GGC. This title reign, I am very excited to see. I'm a big fan of Milo Mirror.
And folks, don't go anywhere. A lot more action to come. I mentioned Pandemonium's coming up. Also, the return of the firebrand Brian Fury. But right now, let's send it back to Rick Palladino, and he's going to let us know what we're up to next.
Excuse me. Charlie. Who the hell are you? I'm leaving. And? What you did to Rich is unacceptable. What I did to Rich is unacceptable. You've been here for a cup of coffee. You think you can block me out the way? I wanna bust your ass. Got me shaking. Hold on. I must put you in the hospital. I'm gonna be world champion tonight. You're lucky. That worked.
Want to send a happy 22nd birthday to Brendan, and a very happy birthday to one of our own New England Pro Wrestling Academy students, Kat. Happy birthday.
Well, Pandemonium was a great event until now.
The Powers of Influence, who won the tag team championships, of course, in the main event of Breaking Point's all-out tag team ladder war. And what's going on with Jose Zamora with the sling? Is his elbow, shoulder, arm? What's going on there?
Well, I am very up to date with the culture of today. And though I am not a fan of these two, I do know what's going on with Jose Zamora. I'm going to let him explain it. But he did take a trip to Puerto Rico, his home country.
Did it a trip or a fall?
It might have been 3 falls. An accident did occur. Again, I will let him explain it, but I believe it has something to do with his trip to Puerto Rico. But as you can see, whatever injury he has suffered, it has not in any way, shape, or form affected his personality. Unfortunately, you would think it would humble him.
Well, he found someone to bring the camera out, so.
Oh, good.
That helped.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just get it out of the way. The Powers of Influence have to relinquish the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And if I'm being honest, it hurts to do that because obviously the MRI revealed that I have a torn labrum on my shoulder that requires surgery. So I'm gonna be out for a very long time, and that means that I won't be able to do this with my brother, DJ. And listen, I really want to speak from the heart here because I know it's been like a love-hate relationship between us. But the truth is that throughout this injury, I've really
Very emotional. Take back.
Throughout this injury, I've really had all of you in my mind. I've had all of you in my mind because whether you love me or hate me, I know that if you were in my shoes, if you were in my shoes going through this injury, you guys would act like complete bitches.
Oh, come on.
Seriously?
I really thought...
None of you are as tough as we are. None of you are as tough as I am. I'm the spotlight. Look at everything that I built. A year and a half. And the powers of influence are some of the biggest superstars in independent wrestling. You're gonna show us and show me some respect.
I'm sorry?
Wait a minute.
I'm already a fan of this.
I know this song. It's Waves and Curls! They're back!
All right. Let's get the party going.
What are they doing back here? I love Waves and Curls. It's been years. Of course, Trayvon Jordan and Jalen Brandon.
Sorry, Pat. I'm dancing right now. I'm having a good time. Waves and Curls is back.
I'm vibing.
Party's going.
Nothing to apologize for.
I want to dance with somebody. Did you know that?
It's been a couple years since we've seen Waves and Curls, to be exact. January 12th, 2024, where they took on God's Greatest Creations unsuccessfully for the Tag Team Championships.
Just
tonight,
what I thought. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, you're good, but what's it mean tonight with the news about Jose Zamora's shoulder?
Dude, I don't even care right now. What I care about is the damper I just had with the powers of influence coming out. I thought Pandemonium was going to take a downturn. Waves and Curls just woke me back up. Oh, man.
We actually saw them last at the 2024 Pandemonium event.
You know, we were in the back, and we just heard a lot of yapping from you guys. The way I look at it is, well, they do suck, yeah, but we're dressed to fight. You guys are somewhat dressed to fight. I guess DJ's dressed to fight. DJ, how about, I know you don't got no friends, but how about you go to the back and see if you could get yourself a tag partner, and we wrestle right here, right now.
Seems fair to me.
Wow. Laying down a challenge on your comeback.
First of all, I don't want these people as my friends. I don't need them as my friends. All I need is my brother Jose. What you don't, I could beat you. I could beat you. I could beat both of you. I don't need a partner.
So you could beat the both of us. That what you're saying? Yeah? Okay. So how about we do, where's the ref? Ref, come here.
It's Romano.
Right.
It is approved. We will now have a handicap match. DJ Powers against Waves and Curls.
And just like that, Waves and Curls is getting a tag team title shot in a handicap match.
What? What's going on here?
Man, are the odds against the powers of influence. This is going to be a handicap match. Waves and Curls getting a title shot.
What just
on
happened?
Return. I'll tell you what. If I'm Chaotic Wrestling Management, strictly for that entrance, they would get a title shot. So I'm okay with that decision.
I'm on the same page.
They got my hips to wiggle, my man. I'm all in.
I'd love for my hips to wiggle. That would be fantastic. They don't move anymore.
Oh,
they just
because you're old.
Yeah, no, so, not even.
All right,
they're just broken.
You're broken. All right.
Anyway,
all right.
What an opportunity right now for Waves and Curls handicap match in their first match here at Chaotic Wrestling in 2 years.
And you can see that powers of influence, Jose Zamora.
It looks
DJ
like
Powers there. Sorry, my mic cut out.
You're good. A little pep talk on the outside.
I think they're trying to develop a plan here because they were probably not expecting to have to defend their championships in a.
Well, I think they thought they were going to get out easy because of the injury.
That's fair. That's fair. That sounds like corner cutting that they do.
And unfortunately for them, what's the word? Back turn? Is that the thing?
No idea, but I know that DJ Powers and Jose Zamora right now, they're going to play some mind games with Waves and Curls. They're going to
backfired. That's backfired. Guys, come on. That's why you get the best of the best here at Chaotic Wrestling.
Well, to be fair, guys, you don't know what it's like. If you're watching at home right now and you're not in a live crowd, you're not feeling this electricity, this energy, it can get you flustered and you kind of lose your words a little bit. So
thank you, Julie.
It's okay, Pat. I understand.
Glad I had the last guy here was not so polite. So I'm glad you're here.
Sometimes I get a little flustered too.
And right now, we'll test the strength.
Nope.
But yeah, DJ Power is not in the mood, apparently.
Now, for those who have never competed, this can get a little frustrating, which it has.
Wow.
Waves and Curls going to take it upon themselves to get the action started by getting DJ Powers starting with a tope suicida there. Big forearm in the corner, and now we got a tag. We got a tag team move coming up. Big splash, very reminiscent of the Hardy Boys. Big shoulder tackle, 1 in, 1 out. Referee Brendan Paul.
And the big man, Trayvon Jordan, in the ring now, going for the cover, and not even a 2 count. Handful of hair, it looks like, from Trayvon Jordan, but he's not messing around. And I don't blame him. I've had enough myself of DJ Powers in his big mouth. I might grab a handful of hair myself.
You know what?
I got the opportunity.
I've seen you do an elbow drop. I think you can get in there and be...
I think that's the last time I'll ever do that.
That's where the breaking comes from. That's where you say you're broken.
Yes, sir. The siree.
That's good partnership right there. Saving his fellow hermano from sudden destruction in that turnbuckle. Look at that.
Muy bien, Julian. Muy bien.
Well, Spanish, I know, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whip reverse. Yeah, big ups and overs. Here we go. This is like a carnival ride, but it is painful and not so fun.
And it's fun to watch, though. Uh-oh. Watch out, Brendan Paul. DJ Powers is getting hit left and right in this handicap match. If you're just tuning in, you heard that right. Handicap match for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Jose Zamora, DJ Powers' partner, is out with a shoulder injury, and they tried to play a little game on us earlier, teasing a retirement, but that's not the case.
Nope, they were planning on holding these tag team championships and taking them to wherever that may be until they could heal, but unfortunately
essentially hostage.
Right. Unfortunate for them, Waves and Curls decided to grace us with their presence, returning to Pandemonium and challenging for the championships and being granted as such. Now DJ Powers is going to work here. The numbers game doesn't seem to be a factor as of right now. Waves and Curls playing by the rules, and DJ Powers doing everything he can to cut the ring in half and to keep 1 man in and 1 man out. And I think personally the big mistake was when Waves and Curls sent DJ Powers out to the outside. That's where he wants to be. He wants to be able to recover from a 2-on-1 situation. That's where you saw the momentum turn around in DJ's favor. Now DJ just has to make sure to keep the ring cut off, keep him in his corner so that you cannot get the fresh man in.
Now DJ Powers seems to be gaining a lot of momentum with that move we just saw not long ago. That might... No. We're still alive here, folks. We're live. We're in Lowell, Massachusetts for the 2026 edition of Pandemonium. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in with us. It's going to be a great show. It has been a great show, and there's a lot more to come. But right now, you're looking at the Tag Team Champion, DJ Powers, defending both titles against both members of Waves and Curls. Trayvon Jordan and Jalen Brandon.
Jalen Brandon in the ring right now trying to get a tag. Unable to do so. Still coming out. But wait a minute, we got the tag.
Here comes Trayvon Jordan.
Trayvon with a big clothesline. Following the back elbow there. DJ doesn't know where he's at right now. You can see the shock on his face. Sky high.
Cover! Only a 2. DJ Powers lives to see another minute, it seems.
Very D'Lo Brown-esque. Sky high. One of my favorite moves. One of my favorite wrestlers growing up.
You do the head shimmy?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
And where is...
Now I have neck problems.
Jalen Brandon going?
I don't know. We're going to see a doomsday device here. What's old is new again, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait a minute.
See,
yeah. Well, I mean, if I were in his shoes, I might just do the same thing. I hate to say it.
Oh, no.
But I wouldn't do that. What the heck? Jose Zamora getting involved here. Knocking Jalen Brandon off the top rope.
We got to roll up here. Wow.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
Here is your winner, the undeniable DJ Powers.
DJ Powers, you know, when you're desperate and you're a champion defending your title, I get you don't rate the eyes. I wouldn't promote it, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do. Jose Zamora getting involved in a match that he does not belong in is absolutely out of line.
I understand where they take their cuts. They take their corners, they cut them, try to take the best opportunity they can, work with what they got. I'm not going to approve of it. I agree with you, Pat. It's definitely taking the easy way out.
Well, right now, unfortunately, after a hard-fought battle, Waves and Curls did not obtain the tag team championships, but it's great to have them back here at Chaotic Wrestling, and I really hope to see them back here again real soon in the near future. Unfortunately, still tag team champions, Powers of Influence. Folks, don't go anywhere. More to come here tonight. We're just getting started. Pandemonium 2026 rolls on.
Welcome to the ring, the original owner of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, former owner of Chaotic Wrestling. He held the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship, the New England Championship, the heavyweight title twice. He's a Triple Crown winner. He's been known as Straight Edge, the firebrand to me for over 2 decades. My friend, welcome back, Brian Fury!
Very special moment, ladies and gentlemen, to see the return of Brian Fury. I'm sure a lot of you may not. You may know this, you may not. Brian Fury was my trainer, along with Chase Del Monte, Ivar, Brian Fury took me under his wing. He literally showed me everything he knows and then some. He is who I have to credit for any kind of success in professional wrestling. This guy kind of leaned me in that direction.
Well, not only is he responsible for Julian's credentials, he's responsible for his own.
He's
true. Actually a former Triple Crown champion, being a 2-time heavyweight champion, former tag team champion with Mikaze, former New England champion, of course, as Rich mentioned. He's a former owner of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy and operator of Chaotic Wrestling, and a 3-time Pandemonium entrant.
He has contributed so much to the pro wrestling business. He helped Pat Matthews get started in the pro wrestling business. He helped myself. He helped many of the talent that sits in that locker room tonight, and some that have gone on to be successful and do bigger and better things. He literally is a lifeblood of New England pro wrestling, and as Pat just stated, he has been uber successful in his own right. So this is If there's anything that's full circle, his return here in the ring is great.
And I talked a little of Brian Fury, and you know Brian, he could be a man of many words or a man of few words. Tonight with me, man of few words. I'm really interested to know what this return entails. Let's send it to the ring.
I'll take it. That's me. Thank you. 6 years is a long time to be away from anywhere. And before I came out here at the 25th anniversary show, I honestly wondered if anybody would remember me or have any idea who the hell I was. And you guys did, so thank you very much. That type of thing means more to me and the wrestlers in the back when you do it for them than you guys will ever understand. And I'm being honest when I say that, because being away for so long, you don't realize how much you miss it. You don't realize how much you people mean to us. And so, speaking for everybody in the back, let me say, honestly, thank you guys for being so passionate and coming to all the Chaotic Wrestling shows and cheering, booing, yelling, screaming, whatever it is that you guys do for us, because I know I took it for granted being away, coming back, boy, it feels way better than I ever remembered it, so thank you guys very much. No, thank you. Who likes Rocky? You guys like Rocky? You know, Rocky Balboa? I love Rocky. In the movie Rocky Balboa, he gives this amazing speech. He talks about life. Get him, Rock, yes. He talks about life hitting you, knocking you down. But you gotta get up, and you gotta move forward. And that's how winning is done. And that is a metaphor for me, because I know I've been hit a lot. Life has knocked me down. Sometimes I deserved it, sometimes I didn't. That's a metaphor to all the students that are training at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, because trust me, they get knocked down a lot, but you gotta get up, brush yourself off, and move forward. That's a metaphor for every wrestler in the back trying to move on besides chaotic wrestling and get to higher levels. You're gonna see Ricky Smokes, he just got signed. I'm so happy for that kid. It's a metaphor for them to move on and to move up. It's a metaphor for each and every one of you, because I know life hasn't been easy for any one of you, but you are all capable of taking those punches, moving forward, standing yourself back up, and doing whatever it is that you want to do with your life. But there's something else that Rocky said in that movie, Rocky Balboa, that hit a little closer to home for me. He's talking to his brother-in-law, Paulie, and he says, I got some stuff left in the basement. And what he means when he says that is, one more fight. So what I am telling all of you right now is I got some stuff left in my basement. I need to get it out. And I can't think of a better place than right here in this building, March 13th at Cold Fury.
Brian Fury for one more match.
Oh, hold on just a second. Here comes the Chase that runs the place. Chase Del Monte. And we know they've had their battles in the past. They, of course, shared the ring at the 25th anniversary of Chaotic Wrestling several months ago. But what's Chase doing out here right now?
Please, adults are talking.
Well, one adult.
Typical Brian Fury. You got all these people fooled with your little Tony Robbins routine. Oh, everybody can just take their shot and get right back up and keep on going. Oh, I'm a good guy. I'm Brian Fury. I see through you, Brian Fury. I know where you're going. I see the angle, and let's just jump to the end of the story. You want me, one-on-one for control of Chaotic, right? That's what you want. Just tell everybody, let's get it booked.
No. When was the last time you even won a match? Why would I want to wrestle you?
Okay. That's not funny. That's not funny. When's the last time you won a match?
Well, I mean, that's 2019.
But, all right, you won a match at Cold Fury. If not with me, if not with the Chase that runs the place, well then with who?
Whoa, hold on just a second. The only four-time heavyweight champion in Chaotic Wrestling history, a man that's 2 for 2 in Pandemonium, JT Dunn, is making his way out here. What's going on?
Well, he's been in the tag division with Danny Miles in the unit for quite some time.
Well, we haven't seen him since Breaking Point when he lost the tag team champions. He looks like he's got a new juice.
He does. He looks new. He looks fresh. He looks clean. And now he looks like he's jumping. It seems like he wants in on this singles action here, which would be...
I don't know what's going on.
All right, turn this crap off.
We got the longest reigning champion in Chaotic Wrestling history, Chase here. The most championship reigns in JT Dunn, and of course...
Stop it. Knock that off. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Now, if there's anyone I know more than this guy, it's this guy. And what do you know? JT Dunn hears people on microphones, so he has to grab one, come out here, and make it all about himself. There are children right in front of you, miss.
See, Brian is a little kinder at this time than I am. Chase, they said it best. I'm going to dumb it down a little bit. Shut your goddamn mouth. One more match, Brian. You know, I've had a lot of great moments in wrestling, but I've had the greatest moments here at Chaotic Wrestling. And it's fitting that 10 years ago, yesterday, I had my first match at Chaotic against you, Brian. It's like life is talking to my soul. But Brian, I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I'm here to say thank you. I never got a chance to thank you for everything that you did for me. You see, you could have been like everybody else in this locker room and kept pushing me away. But when I got one foot in the door, you raised your hand and you said, no, let me try and see if this kid has what it takes to take this place to the next level. This guy likes to take all the credit for everybody else's hard work. But it was Brian Fury that laid the foundation that everybody else over the last 10 years has been building a legacy on. It was Brian Fury that lined up every single time I asked for the best. And I got the goddamn best Brian Fury every single time until the last time. But Brian, I'm not here to stake claim at your last match. We've done that 1,000 times. You've won some, I've won more.
I don't know about that, but go on.
I want you to know that in this locker room, there are some of the most talented wrestlers in the entire world. A lot of them are in Pandemonium tonight. So instead of us chalking up the history books or letting this jerk off bore the people, I think you pay attention to Pandemonium because I think your last opponent could be in that match. Because that is Chaotic's best. Those are who everyone here loves.
Enough. I hate to rain on this epic moment. I'm sure you have another 10 or 15 minutes that you are going to bore us all with. But the reality is, again, I see through you like an open window. You want to come in here and kiss his ass and make it seem once again, by making it about him, you're just making it about you. But there's one thing that both me and Brian know for sure, and it's what eats you up inside. And it's that no matter how many times you win that Chaotic Heavyweight title, you will never be a Chaotic original guy. You will always be one of those guys who came to the front door with your hands out looking for something when we were in the locker room laughing at you. Remember that? That was awesome.
Oh! What a right hand from JT, done straight across the face of Chase Del Monte! And I don't blame him!
Those are fighting actions in any world.
Oh, fighting words. Whoa! From Chase Del Monte.
Chase Del Monte almost just knocked out. Oh!
Big right hand from the Firebrand!
Big clothesline over the top. The as Chase Del Monte scurrying back up the ramp in confusion and anger.
What a return for Brian Fury, but what does this mean between Brian Fury and JT Dunn? I thought JT Dunn was coming out here to answer a challenge.
I did too, and I guess he was just here to co-sign the successes of Brian Fury and put Chase in his place, and now we have a match. We don't know what, we don't know who, but we do know that Brian Fury is going to be at Cold Fury.
He's going to be back where he belongs, in the center of the Chaotic Wrestling ring, and I, for one, cannot wait. Folks, it's going to be a great year 2026. Of course, this is our first event, and from what I understand, it's going to be our busiest. January 30th, we're returning to Malden, Massachusetts, followed by the next night, January 31st, we're making our way up to Lincoln, New Hampshire, and just a couple weeks later, we're making our way back to Tewksbury at February 13th show.
Okay. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here now. This jacket, I was thinking I was gonna wear it, but it's not eating. But I have options if you want to look through.
Armani, this isn't about jackets. This isn't about bags. It's not about accessories. The Chaotic Wrestling Championship is not an accessory. So many people wrestle in this region and don't get to wrestle in Chaotic Wrestling, let alone wrestle for the Chaotic Wrestling Championship. You talk about jackets, this is the jacket that matters to me. Because this here signifies I am in the top wrestling organization in New England. And I wear this with pride everywhere I go, and whenever I wear it, people look at me different, like I'm special. You're special. You just don't believe in yourself. I believe in you. You know who else believes in you? Lisa Rivera, who's been coming to Chaotic Wrestling for 25 years, knows everybody that's ever stepped foot in the ring. She believes in you. Keith Langston, who's there front row all the time, he believes in you. Jerry Lynn, since the 60s, he's been going to wrestling events all around New England. He believes in you. Damon Farrar believes in you. You need to believe in you. Because this match, this evening, it's pandemonium. It's not just a catchphrase, it's not just what they, no. It's people coming from every which way. And you have to be ready. You need to believe in yourself, because I'm not going to be at the ring with you. There comes a time in everyone's life where they have to fight for what they believe in. You need to believe right now that you are deserving of the Chaotic Wrestling Championship, because you are. You need to fight for that Chaotic Wrestling title like you've never fought for anything in your life, because you deserve it. You put in the work. You transformed your whole body. You transformed your mind. You transformed everything about you into an athlete that we all knew was in there. You need to realize it's in there. Is it in there?
You know what? You're right. It's in here. And that's on period.
Period!
Period.
Period! Period!
That is your main event coming up later tonight. Of course, we have concessions in the outer lobby, and my good friend Kirsten's Bakery's open here with fresh baked goods as well. Make sure you visit both. But let's continue. One fall.
I gotta get me more of those Kirsten's cookies, the best cookies I've ever had.
Well, don't tease me. I got to get over there.
And right now, it looks like we're gonna get an appearance from the White Boy of the
Introducing
Year.
first, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, his weight
is none your business. This is Cash Money McGinnis.
The Cash Man, Cash Money, Cash McGinnis.
I'm glad he's starting to carve his own path after sticking his nose in everyone's business. I'm genuinely surprised he didn't somehow make his way to the ring for this Brian Fury announcement here, but I mean, he's going to be carving his own path here tonight at Pandemonium after, you know, like I said, countless run-ins with me and whoever else, Reedman and you name it. I'm curious how this is going to go, but I know he is the white boy of the year is the t-shirt I see. Now people are making it rain on him. I mean, he's a very entertaining individual. He is a very talented young kid. He's got a large future ahead of him. I just hope he can keep his head on straight, because right now it seems like he's always in the clouds.
Well, I mean, I think he, as far as I've seen him, always been in the clouds. Right now, nothing different.
So look at this. Look at this. You see that?
I see it.
See $1, $100 bill.
It's not real, Julie. It's not real.
Oh,
that's not a real 100. No, it's not real. I know. I don't believe you.
Are you sure?
Don't stay here. I know you're trying to get up and grab that. It's not free money. It's a very large scale 100. It's like he's not even.
I thought it was like those big checks.
How dare he do that to the ring?
That was very athletic.
I'm Catholic.
I thought it was like those giant checks that you would go to the bank and cash. They cash those too, right?
Cash McGinnis.
All right. Can't get a straight answer out of you.
Well, tonight we all know who he's facing. We saw it posted on social media. It's the returning Spike Nishimura back from her tour of Japan.
I'm curious to see what talents and moves and
his opponent from Providence, Rhode Island, the counterculture, Spike Nishimura.
Technique she picked up in Japan. Very impressive competitor. Very good with the strikes.
Absolutely. She is as stiff as they come from the conversations I've had from the students of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, specifically since she returned from Japan. We all know the strong style they teach over there.
Absolutely. Coming into this ring, she's looking to hit hard.
How did I not notice this? Cash McGinnis is wearing an eye patch. What is going on?
I have no idea.
Did you notice?
I didn't even notice till just this very moment.
My goodness, what is that for? What did he do?
I have no idea. He's just constantly...
Was he just pointing his thumb at himself too much and he poked him in the eye?
Yes, he's just constantly taunting people. Who knows? Maybe he had eye surgery.
On one eye?
I don't know. My younger brother did when he was younger. He had to wear an eye patch for a short while.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that could be it. Sure. He could be a pirate.
That's
okay,
now we're talking. Now that's a pro wrestling topic. Right now, though, Spike Nishimura is all focus.
Well, right now she's a little concerned. She's a little curious as to what's going on with the pants. I don't know what's going on here. The pirate, as I would assume, Cash McGinnis.
Honestly, that sounds like a pirate's name. I'm not gonna lie.
Pirate Cash McGinnis.
Yeah, Captain McGinnis.
Captain McGinnis. Sounds like an alcohol, honestly.
Yep. And now, what is he trying to juke here? I don't understand exactly his method.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing.
He did it.
He is juke. He did. He was able to juke Spike. Spike's looking just for the right time to strike. She is showing the patience. There we go. Nice headlock right there.
I'm excited.
Expertly applied.
I'm excited because I heard she picked up a few moves or two.
Oh, I can't wait to see this then.
Oh, man! I don't know if she keeps this up, this offensive rate, she might not need to pull out any new moves.
Overhand chop. Another knife edge chop from Spike.
Cash McGinnis going for a chop of his own, but Spike ducked out of the way and delivered a double chop.
Yep. Big double overhand chop from Spike. And we got a suplex reverse from Cash. Oh, going for a super kick. Look, she's got an ankle, like a toe hold almost there. Looks like a heel hook of some sort. And look at Spike's trying. Sorry, Cash is doing whatever he can to try and get out of this.
And the face plant there. Spike has been in full control so far.
And the ref's checking the eye patch, slowly trying to remove it here. Oh, no.
Come on. Behind the referee's back, Spike just received 2 fingers to the eye. And I'm not sure, he just took the eye patch off. I'm not sure the authenticity, I said that right, of the injury of Cash McGinnis, but I'll tell you what, after that eye poke, that's pretty darn authentic, the injury to Spike.
Big elbow into the corner of Spike there. Cash, there we go. He's got that personality back. It only took a few minutes.
Ooh, felt that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Heard the thud of that clubbing back. Now we draping Spike over the net, putting pressure on the ribs there, driving that steel rope right into her ribs there.
And now Cash McGinnis back in control.
Back in control. Cash is taking his time, almost arrogantly stomping and choking Spike, who has not been able to get anything going because
I thought she had something going in the beginning there, but it wasn't really a full-fledged offense. She wasn't able to lock in.
Yep, absolutely.
Here we go. Maybe she's locking in now. She certainly locked in those legs, but only for a 2.
Big neck breaker.
Nicely delivered there by Cash McGinnis. He's back in full control.
Back in full control right now. Going for what looks to be a vertical suplex. We got a little hip swivel before that.
Only a 2.
Only a 2, and Spike's getting back to her feet pretty quickly here, which means Cash has not done enough yet. You got to stay on her, my man. Spike is a tough competitor who has trained and competed in Japan. As you stated earlier, Pat did come back from a tour. How long was that? Like a couple months?
Nope.
2, 3, I think. I believe she was gone for about 3, maybe 6. I might be wrong there, but
she's been out of chaotic wrestling action for at least 6 months. But right now, look at this roll up. Only a 2.
Don't put anything past her. Unfortunately, sometimes when you're wrestling in a company, you start to learn each other's energies and movements and timing, so you start to learn counters a little better. As you just stated, Pat, she's not been in a chaotic wrestling ring for some time. The atmosphere is different, the feel in the ring is going to be different, and maybe she's lost that timing she remembered that Cash McGinnis had. So she has to try and figure that out on the fly while she's in the middle of this competition.
Big forearm from McGinnis with a handful of hair.
Shoving her down right now, and now going for a chin lock.
Yep.
Though Spike has trained in Japan, she's still trying to figure out the timing of Cash McGinnis there. Now she's able to fight out of this hold.
Oh, hold on. His little nasal strip's coming off there. That might affect Cash McGinnis' ability to perform.
Yeah,
oh, maybe not.
Affect his breathing.
He looks full-fledged right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, she just ripped the eye patch.
And now it's around his nose. I don't know if he needed that eye patch at all now that maybe he is a pirate.
Who knows?
At this point with Cash, who knows? Oh, no. Now we're going to see these...
That's it. I tell you about the stiff, strong style that she was going to bring back from Japan. Look at these strikes, these knees. Oh, my God. Is she going to... No.
How was your spinal tap? Going for a big kick.
Oh, my God.
Kick to the back of the head. Big clothesline sliding right into the cover.
Only a 2. Says referee Noah. I'm not saying it. And now Spike.
Gartner.
There it is.
Oh! Springboard stunner!
That came out of nowhere. I'm stunned.
And now Cash is just soaking it up. Soaking it up.
Michinoku driver cover here from Spike Nishimura, and she does it! Welcome back!
Here is your winner, the counterculture, Spike Nishimura!
Welcome back to America, Spike, as she comes in with a victory, entering 2026. On a positive note, I can't wait to see this year for Spike Nishimura.
She hit that Cash McGinnis shuffle there just as well as he did. So not only did she get the shove that she could do the dance better than him, but she put him in his place, came back to America, to Chaotic Wrestling, gained a victory, and now momentum swings upward. Cash McGinnis cowering in the corner, rightfully so. They wouldn't want to be kicked by Spike anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an action-packed night. We are just beginning. The action is going to continue. Rich Palladino, please tell us what's next. I can't wait.
Me neither.
Viking Keegan and Seabass Finn both happened to catch wind of, enroll, and train together at the LA Dojo back in 2023.
And sure enough, we did. We traveled 3,000 miles across the country to better ourselves because we love this business.
Two people who found themselves in a team together essentially by accident soon bonded immensely over their shared experience and common ground, setting aside their differences in philosophy. And while one, Seabass Finn, was lauded and praised and really truly came into his own in California, while Sean didn't. And that hurt.
Everyone counted you out. I was the only person who backed you up and said, I believe in Sean Viking Keegan. I believe in catch and release. And we had a good thing going. Even though we came up short, we just kept swimming and swimming and trying and trying.
They found some success as a team, but always fell just short of those tag team championships. Not only that, as time passes, Seabass Finn gets heavyweight title opportunities. Seabass Finn gets matches with Dijak. Seabass Finn gets chance after chance after chance. And what did I get? Injured. Again and again.
And it felt like my heart got ripped out when you got put on the shelf. I had to be by myself. I swam all the way to the main event. I beat Donovan Dijak at Cold Fury. And you came back at one of the biggest nights of my career. And I was so happy. And at the countdown, you turned your back on me. Maybe it's for reasons that I don't fully understand yet, but the biggest thing that I could point to is jealousy. You're jealous of my successes. And you're right, maybe you should have those opportunities. Maybe you should be in the main event scene.
7 years Sean Viking Keegan has spent behind the scenes, in the shadows. 7 years he's been the bridesmaid. And when I take what's left of you after dropping you on your head and you get a whack at our way of life, we may finally have some direction and be a team worth getting beyond.
And I've told you time and time again that I'm sorry. And if you won't accept that, then I will apologize once more for the beating that I'm gonna give to you at Pandemonium. And if I can't beat you, then I will join you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vegan or Vengeance! Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by his soy boy, Luke Barnes, from Manchester, New Hampshire, weighing in at 224 pounds, Sean Vegan Keegan.
What has to be said after that beautiful video package? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see two former friends clash here tonight. And Sean Vegan Keegan laid it out for you. He felt replaced, he felt disrespected, he felt unneeded, and that's where Soy Boy comes in. Seabass Finn, all he ever wanted to do was to reunite and have their tag team flourish again and try for a second time, and it just was not good enough.
Well, you may have stated it, but you heard Sean Keegan Vegan. I feel for the guy. They started together, Seabass Finn and Sean Keegan Vegan. They traveled all the way to LA to the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo, but it seems that Seabass got all the attention. Seabass got all the opportunities. He got the match at Cold Fury. He got the heavyweight title main events, and what happens to Vegan? He gets injured and left in the dust, but I don't necessarily back the actions of a vindictive and vengeful Sean Keegan Vegan.
And his opponent, wrestling out of Goffstown, New Hampshire, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the SOB of the 603, Seabass Finn!
And I hinted at such an successful 2025 that Seabass had. Main event, Cold Fury match with Donovan Dijak, and the jealousy from Sean Keegan Vegan, again, completely unwarranted. I get he's gotten more opportunities, but that's no reason to turn back. You're back on a friend who was there for you when you were at your worst.
Your friend, your true friends would be nothing but supportive for the opportunities that you were able to get yourself while you sat on the shelf. If anything, Vegan is being sheerly selfish. He wants everything to be about him, and he was upset that his friend could do something without him, and all it did was make Vegan look in the mirror and say, am I even worth it? Does he even need me? And so, as you stated, Vegan's jealousy overcame, and we had unnecessary action due to it.
And you heard the words of Sean Keegan Vegan at Holiday Hijack just a month ago. The outcome of this match will determine whether the alliance between Soy Boy and Sean Keegan Vegan continues, or if Sean wins, if Seabass isn't able to defeat the Vegan, Seabass is joining them.
Yeah, which is going to be bizarre because then, I mean, as you guys can't tell, if you can't tell, Sean Vegan Keegan is the leader of this vegan movement, so to speak. And so I can only imagine that Vegan is going to be ordering Seabass around, and he's going to be telling him what to do and what to eat and how to live. He's probably not going to allow him to fish anymore. Which is a crime.
You can't eat fish if you're vegan.
Right, but I mean, that's Seabass's thing.
Right now, Soy Boy trying to get involved here with the referee's back turn.
Wow, that was impressive.
Seabass was able to shake him off.
Whoa!
And right there at the last second, Sean Keegan Vegan moved out of the way, but unfortunately for Soy Boy, he was taken out on the outside, which is a huge advantage on the early on. Well, at least not an advantage, but a little step back in the right direction for Seabass Finn, taking out a distraction, if you will.
Now he's going to take all his frustration and aggression. For those of you, I mean, you guys all tune into Chaotic Wrestling, you know Seabass Finn. He's a very lackadaisical person. He's very chill. He doesn't get fired up too often, though he has a fighter's spirit. But you can see it in his face, you can see it in his eyes, you can see it with every strike.
Oh, he's fired up tonight, Julie.
Absolutely, he is angry, he's fired up, and he's looking to end what he has going on here with Sean Vegan.
Well, he's had just about enough of this guy. After putting his back out there for Sean Keegan Vegan for years now and trying to support him, and for the Vegan to turn his back, the way he has is just completely unacceptable. And I don't blame Seabass, and I'm surprised it's taken him this long to finally say enough's enough. Even when he being Sean Keegan Vegan, or Vegan Keegan, turned his back at the countdown last year. After that, Seabass went out of his way and still got him title shots, still try to prove his loyalty to him. And even after all that, Sean Keegan has been unable to put past the fact that Seabass has obtained more success. And I talked about the success he's had this past year. He was also in last year's Pandemonium match. And right now, what is Vern doing? I almost said Vern Troyer.
Luke Vargas.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Luke Vargas getting on these, he's having words with referee Brendan Paul. What was that? Did you hear that? It sounded like a gun just went off.
My God.
Whatever the soy boy was set to do, mission accomplished.
We don't gotta have a good camera angle from our monitors that we have nicely positioned up here of that.
They're built into the desk.
Yeah, you can't see them from the TV. They're here though, for us.
Now, looks like the tides have turned into the favor of Sean Vegan Keegan, who's going to answer with some knife-edge chops of his own. Not well done. There you go. You got a good one in there.
This is the aggression coming out we were talking about. I'm surprised by the amount of the crowd here still behind Sean Keegan Vegan. I mean, there are, I guess, people that support his lifestyle regardless of his attitude.
Absolutely, and I mean, that's going to be like everything in the world, you know? There are a lot of vegans in the world nowadays. A lot of people don't want to eat meat for various reasons, and it's like, it doesn't even matter really that Sean Vegan is kind of a crybaby, really.
I mean,
selfish crybaby.
I understand the whole haircut situation, but he looks pretty darn good, if you ask me. I'm saying, good looking haircut there.
Reminds me of when Kane got unmasked. Yeah,
that's
I know it's a very dated reference.
No,
but good on the face of.
That was an ugly man. That was an ugly man.
That's true. Very, very.
That's pretty mean.
What? You said it.
You did.
Kick out at 2. Seabass continuing to fight.
I was talking about Kane.
We just lost.
We
lost a shoe.
Well, why are you wearing those shoes in a wrestling match?
What is going on there?
Zero ankle support.
Yeah.
Didn't you just have a foot injury?
I think those shoes, if you guys can't tell, they're brown. I think they're made of wood.
They're clogs.
I think maybe there's some like plant-based leather. I don't know. They don't look.
Oh my God!
That's technically not a weapon because it is a part of his feet. It is a part of his what do you call it? Attire.
Man, that was devastating.
Oh, big knee to the gut of Seabass Finn. Following up with another knee. Shit, rupturing the guts, not very vegan-like. Not very vegan-like, threatening to hurt the insides of a human meat.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Wow!
Big exploder suplex here from Seabass Finn.
That was a very aggressive, very snappy suplex. That is par for the course with Seabass Finn, as he has an amateur wrestling background, so he knows how to throw these suplexes with ferocity.
Oh, and right there at the last second, as Seabass was trying to build his momentum, Sean Vegan Keegan throwing him into the middle turnbuckle, and of course, right behind Seabass, you got to watch out. Soy Boy Luke Varnes is just stalking him.
Taking a page out of Seabass's book, with his own German.
You're right. That's totally a part of Seabass's arsenal, the way he just pulled him up.
Insult to injury would have been getting a 3 count with the same move that Seabass has put many away from with, and now he is just taunting Seabass Finn, relishing in the fact that he is on top of his former friend, former partner, which is only feeding the ego and insecurity that Vegan is wrestling in within himself. This is TED Talk with Julian Starr.
I'm here for it. Keep going. Watch out now. Crowd's getting behind Seabass.
Rightfully so.
And I don't know if teasing Seabass
I don't know.
Is a good idea right now. You have your full offense, and that's what you get, man. You lose your eye, you take your eye off the ball.
Take your eye off the ball, and then the person will come back.
There he is.
Gain victory from your fault, and now we see just that. Because we got that springboard clothesline, spring back clothesline, I should say.
Watch out, Seabass. Watch out, Sean Keegan Vegan, because Seabass is starting to feel it a little. I'm not sure what Luke Varnes is saying. Maybe they're putting a plan together. You got to watch out for that guy on the outside.
Oh, big elbow. Yeah, Luke Varnes, he's a wild card out there because sometimes we've seen him take his own, what he thinks is the right moves to help Vegan, and sometimes it's screwed up Vegan's chances of winning. Oh, like swinging a bat. You see that? There we go.
Reeling.
He's a bushwhacker.
Reeling? Because he's a fisherman.
I got it.
There it is.
Big spine buster!
We're going to see that patented fisherman suplex. There it is!
Beautifully done. Look at that bridge! Ah, not enough.
That hook line fisherman suplex, not enough. What's he got to do? Luke Varnes continuing to try and distract Seabass.
Oh! Big kick to the chest of Vegan. And look at Seabass just sitting him back up to deliver more. You can see that every kick is personal. Big springboard. Oh, look at that. Luke Varnes taking the spring away from the rope. What a very clever move.
Oh, wait, almost cost Seabass, but he was able to kick out. I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, my God.
What strength.
Big power bomb.
That was something.
Big powerbomb, but able to kick out still. This is the fighter in Seabass Finn here. Another powerbomb gut wrench. Only because I watched it recently. The moveset of Sean Vegan Keegan, a little reminiscent of Val Venus and Test a little bit here.
That's the second Test reference of the night.
Well, he is a Test.
Is it a Test?
Look at that, right into him. That was very smooth, right into the sharpshooter.
Well, he hasn't locked it in, Jules.
He's trying to turn him over, trying to turn Vegan over, but he's able to get to the ropes.
Quick thinking on the part of Sean Keegan Vegan is definitely going to help him out right here.
Oh, kicking off Seabass Finn as Sean Vegan. Now both individuals up to their feet. Luke Varnes cheerleading on. Miss splash into a flying European. Another European uppercut. Big boot to the face.
I know that Sean Keegan Vegan has been promising that he's going to evolve the vegan community, but he's not going to be able to do that if they disband. And Seabass is on the verge of disbanding these two.
Look at this. Instead of bringing him up for that German suplex, he's bringing him back up. Headbutt, pushes, and forearms. very innovative-like offense. I've never seen anyone do that. I like that.
Oh, there's the real deal.
Oh, my.
You saw Keegan copy that before, but that's how you do it. And now is he going to try and lock in that sharpshooter?
Oh no, kicking off Seabass Finn. He could have just locked it in, but I think he wanted to make a statement and unfortunately took too much time. Sean Vegan saw an opportunity and seized it.
Oh, wait a minute, what is Luke Varnes doing with a chair? he just threw it at Seabass. Seabass though caught it.
Not much of a quarterback as Luke Varnes there. It's that Vegan lack of power. Now we got the sharpshooter. He's able to sink it in.
And most important, he's in dead center.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of the ring.
Oh, my God, that is deep.
The lobster lock. Nah, Scorpion Deathlock's fine.
Oh, he's able to get the rope. There's Vegan, and you now have to break the count. Or referee Brennan Paul trying to assist, trying to be the best referee he can for this match and not disqualify Seabass. But you can see it in his face. Seabass is beside himself. He is emotional right now. This isn't just another opponent. This is
hold on, Julian! Small package!
Got the tights!
Oh my God! He did it!
Here is your winner, Sean Vegan Keegan.
As the saying goes, by hook or by crook, Vegan has caught his fish, and that is Seabass Finn. And now Seabass must join the Vegan movement.
With a flurry of distractions from Soy Boy Luke Varnes, Seabass almost still disbanded them, but at the last second, with a small package and a handful of tights, Keegan pulls off the victory, and that means Seabass is joining them. Oh my God.
See this, the shirt being handed.
This isn't an option, folks. This is happening.
This is a stipulation that Seabass agreed to. Seabass laid out, and unfortunately, he must pay the piper.
Oh my goodness, this is not what I expected.
You do not agree with how it was done, but Sean Vegan Keegan got it done. He got the results he wanted. He was able to beat his former tag team partner, his former best friend, Seabass Finn. There's a new member of this vegan movement.
Well, Seabass lives by Sean Vegan Keegan's rules now.
I don't know how vicious of a vegan that Seabass is going to be able to be, but he is at their every beck and call now.
Well, folks,
that'll take the wind out of your sails.
We're still only halfway through tonight's show. We're going to take a very brief intermission.
Due to the pre-match stipulation.
to New England. And for 2026, we plan on making it our busiest year ever.
Hi, I'm chaotic owner Chase Delmo. Every show, I like to sneak out, take a look out into the crowd, and watch the young kids that comprise the chaotic faithful and watch them fall in love with professional wrestling. It reminds me of when I first became a fan. But sometimes I miss my wrestling with a little attitude. Sometimes I just want wrestling to be like it was, to be gritty, when anything could happen, when, let's be honest, things would get a little dirty. And that makes me wonder, what would it be like if we left the kids at home? What would it be like if the chaotic wrestling roster got a little bad?
Ooh, so bad.
Join us March 5th in Boston for chaotic wrestling like you've never seen it before. Can somebody get the light?
Yeah, sign me up for that. See y'all in Boston on the 5th of March. We got more action tonight. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing in at a thick cut 250 big bacon, Brad Hollister.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the break. My name is Julian Starr, and Pat Matthews, where's my partner gone? I think he's doing some form of report. Who knows? What I do know is we are here, Pandemonium 2026, and the first half of this card has been raucous. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us on Twitch and YouTube. But now we are being blessed with the presence of Brad Hollister. What a return.
I don't know why I hear chatter right now. I expect everybody to be at a level 0 when I'm speaking. Wait. I came out here nice. I came out here quiet. I did nothing to deserve your disrespect. So those people booing me out there, you're really disrespecting yourselves. Look in the mirror. Oh, and more boos. That's the problem with everybody now. Everybody wants to be coddled. Everybody wants to be kissed. There's no respect anymore. There's no respect with any of you. There's no respect in the locker room. And I'm getting no respect from this guy right here. Oh yeah, how long have you known me? We are not on a first name basis. You don't call me Brad. You don't call me Bacon. From now on, nobody here calls me Brad. Nobody here calls me Bacon. Because from now on, you know me as Mr. Bacon.
What? Mr. Bacon?
And you will give Mr. Bacon the respect he deserves.
Brad Hollister is looking for some formalities here. Pat, I was letting everyone know that you were doing some reporting. I don't know what you found out about Brad Hollister's return here, that we haven't seen him since his loss to Mortar.
And his opponent, from Plymouth, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Patrick Wheatman!
Oh, you're absolutely right, Julian. I tried to get more information out of, well,
Brad Hollister? Mr. Bacon, excuse me.
What exactly, Julian? What was Brad Hollister? But he wouldn't say anything. Now I'm starting to think maybe it's because I didn't address him as such. Maybe I didn't say, Mr. Bacon, what's going on? What brings you back? So now I know that
did he even acknowledge your presence?
No.
It must have been the Mr. Bacon thing.
Well, I don't know if Mr. Bacon has been watching Chaotic Wrestling lately, because Patrick Wheatman is nobody to put down, nobody to take lightly. He's defeated many top stars, including Richard Holiday and Brad Cashew, since his debut just a year ago here in Chaotic Wrestling. What a 2025 it was for the rookie.
He absolutely had a great starting year. What a great beginning to his career in 2025. As you stated, knocking off some of the top stars, former heavyweight champions. And now he's here in 2026 looking to start a winning trend with Mr. Bacon, or against Mr. Bacon, I should say. I can go for some bacon right now.
You know, I've never been a bacon guy.
Really?
Man,
been a headbutt guy? Mr. Bacon just delivered said headbutt right to the chest of Patrick Wheatman.
Don't tell that to Brad Hall. Mr. Bacon?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Watch your mouth.
I'm going to get hurt either way.
Big Irish whip off the rope. Big clothesline duck. And we got a crossbody attempt, but
in all seriousness, Mr. Bacon, whatever you want to call him, this man is nobody to take lightly, just as I was saying for Patrick Wheatman. Bacon has done a lot here in the Northeast in his over 10-year career. And we've seen it in the past in Chaotic Wrestling, and it seems right now he's more determined than ever.
Absolutely. You can see Patrick Wheatman is fired up right now, and he's looking to make a big statement. As you stated, he is a man of shock factor, and he can get what you would consider the impossible finished and done. And so Patrick Wheatman could absolutely come out tonight a victor. And I'm hoping...
Victor Wheatman?
Victor Wheatman. I'm hoping for Mr. Bacon's sake that he does not overlook Patrick Wheatman.
What a sidewalk slam there! Can we even call him a rookie anymore?
I don't know.
They're entering his second year.
He is in his second year for sure. Still got his feet wet. He's still green behind the ears, as they say.
We first got our taste of Wheatman at the Chaotic Countdown. And again, folks, we have a huge main event tonight. Pandemonium. The heavyweight championship on the line. Mortar, very confident. Last show at Holiday Hijack, after our main event, he declared he entered himself into a match that was supposed to determine his opponent for Colt Fury, putting his title on the line here tonight. Will he retain, or will we have a new heavyweight champion?
I said it earlier in the show. I can understand where Mortar's confidence comes from. He's taken on some of the very best legends to WWE stars, you name it. He said it earlier in that video package. I can see why Mortar would think putting his championship on the line is going to be another victory. It seems like nothing can stop him. It seems like the world is on his side, and
there I'm going to have to stop you, Julian, because I've been watching, I've been reading the posts on social media. There seems to be a little turn of the tide here. And I got to wonder, is Mortar overconfident?
I mean, at some point, your confidence can become arrogance. And so that's a line that every athlete, no matter which professional wrestling or football or you name it, MMA, when confidence becomes too much, sometimes it can turn into arrogance. And it starts, there's a weird tipping point. There's a weird line you have to walk.
Well, you know, I think Sidney Bacabella said this best, in that when you're overconfident, you make mistakes. And I think he is right in saying Mortar may have made a mistake throwing his title out on the line here tonight in such a vulnerable match.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it, is Pandemonium is indeed a vulnerable match, because as Sidney Bacabella, when he was trying to ramp up and get some belief behind the eyes of Armani Chaos, he said people are going to be coming from all different directions, and he is not wrong. It is one of the hardest matches I ever competed in, because you have to keep your head on a swivel. You never know who's coming from where, when, and what time.
Well, I'll tell you what, Patrick Wheatman didn't have his head on a swivel there, as he just ate a elbow from Mr. Bacon like you wouldn't believe, but still he was able to kick out. Right now, Mr. Bacon trying to wear him down with a
chin lock.
Chin lock. That's it. That's what you're here.
I'm here for the color.
Strike there from Wheatman, seeming to have fed off the energy of the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, the electricity of the crowd when you're competing in that ring, sometimes you're feeling beat, you're feeling down, you're feeling bruised, and you almost want to give up. You're so exhausted. And when these fans get behind you, man, they wake you up. They start to bring you to your feet. It almost feels like the pain leaves your body. Look at that! As I was just saying!
Olympic slam!
She's my former opponent.
The Winter Olympics coming up. Italy. Mamma mia.
People are chanting for wheat and not bacon. Big back body drop. Big clothesline to follow. Wheatman with a big elbow. Big body slam.
Watch out, Mr. Bacon. That might just do it for Patrick Wheatman. Oh! Mr. Bacon able to kick out just at the last second.
That was close. Patrick Wheatman right now using the fans' energy to almost try and fight through the pain running down his back right now from the damage caused by Mr. Bacon. Perched on the top rope. Oh no, is that a big uppercut I saw from Mr. Bacon? And now what is going on here? I have no idea, and I'm concerned. Big corkscrew suplex. Not good enough. Patrick Wheatman starting the year with an L, and Mr. Bacon with a returning W.
Here is your winner, Mr. Bacon!
Mr. Bacon, who we hadn't seen since he lost to Mortar via knockout, something we rarely ever see here, has made his return to Chaotic Wrestling, and he has knocked off the man who has shocked most of Chaotic Wrestling by surprise victories, but unable to get said done tonight. Mr. Bacon coming out victorious.
Wow. Chaotic Wrestling roster. You've been officially put on notice. Bacon's back. And he means business. Mr. Bacon means business. Folks, we got one more match to come, and I think you know what match that is. Pandemonium time. Mortar put it all on the line against 5 other competitors. That's coming up next.
This may prove to be a mistake, as you said, Pat. He may lose the championship tonight. There's so many variables, but I mean, if you're looking at track, if you're looking at history, if you're a business person, you're looking at stats, Mortar seems to be a victorious competitor, but every dog has their day. Questions will be answered.
And it's going to be
Lowell, Massachusetts, how we doing? We only got one more for you. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We know there were other options. We are so glad that you guys joined us. Was this a cool way to kick off 2026? Before we wrap things up, Kirsten's Bakery is still open. Merchandise is still on sale.
Limited
The next
selection.
time you'll see us right back here in Lowell, Friday night, March 13th, for Cold Fury.
Cold Fury season.
I encourage everybody to be connected to all social media platforms and, of course, chaoticwrestling.com, where you can order your own tickets. Guys, normally we have 1 or 2 stops before Cold Fury. We've got 5. We got 5 more stops before we get there, so make sure you're ordering your tickets, checking us out online, watching us on YouTube. Tell your friends. 2026 is going to be the best year ever. Let's do it all again 2 weeks from tonight, Malden, Massachusetts. We're going to shock the system. The next night, January 31st, Lincoln, New Hampshire. February 13th, Tewksbury. February 27th, Watertown. And Thursday, March 5th, leave the kids at home. We're going to Boston on a Thursday night for After Dark. You guys excited? Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been awesome tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. This is Pandemonium. 6 wrestlers are entered. The first 2 participants will wrestle in this ring for 3 minutes, after which a new wrestler enters every 3 minutes thereafter. Pinfalls and submissions are the only way to be eliminated from Pandemonium, and eliminations can occur at any time during the match. The last wrestler remaining in this ring will be the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion! So with that, let's see who drew number 1 in Pandemonium!
Oh my!
I'm going to assume Rich Palladino forgot. But if you remember the last show at the end of 2026, Mortar stated he would put his title on the line. And on top of that, he will be the first entry into Pandemonium. This is more than confident at this point. Is Mortar putting himself as the number 1?
Entered number 1 in Pandemonium. Originally from Medellin, Colombia, now residing in the fighting city of Lowell, Massachusetts. Weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. No gods, no kings, only Mortar!
Mortar, as you were just saying, maybe bitten off a little more than he can chew with his confidence. A little sample of his confidence lately. He's been saying things like he's put Chaotic Wrestling on his back. He's made this place what it is today. These are quotes, and this is another quote. He is one of the best Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champions in history. These are quotes, and you can go on social media and listen to his words. I mean, that is, in my opinion, Julian, the definition of overconfidence.
Absolutely. I can't disagree with you, and I know the irony is that there are no gods and no kings. These would be people in the world who see themselves above everyone else, who see themselves as the all entity, the deity of their world. This is somebody that Mortar always wanted to rise up against, and now it seems, in my opinion, in our opinion, that the confidence might be overshadowing him so much, it might be consuming him so much that he is becoming that
and now
that he hated.
Let's see which wrestler drew number 2 in Pandemonium.
He might be just overly too confident. Oh, wow. What a number 2. You want to talk about storied past?
Ladies and gentlemen, this man, this is our former, most recent heavyweight champion. The man that lost the title to Mortar, WWE ID prospect.
Our next entrant, hailing from Saugus, Massachusetts, representing the Vanity Project. Weighing in tonight at 204 pounds, he is the former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, The Smoke Show, Ricky Smoke.
I take that back. Not WWE prospect, WWNXT superstar, Ricky Smokes. And we're talking about the overconfidence of Mortar. Are we even sure he realizes what position he's in now, having entered number 1 into Pandemonium?
Absolutely, and you have to think about this for Ricky Smokes. He is fired up. He literally has a chip on his shoulder, and that is because he has been hired by one of the dream company, the company that all of us who get into this business and try to get a job with, he has been hired by WWE to compete on an everyday basis with NXT.
Well, Mortar and Ricky Smokes, as you mentioned, they go way back, having been a former tag team. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Ricky Smokes has the microphone.
We're going to hear from Ricky Smokes. These two have a storied past you were just about to get into, and I'm very excited for Ricky.
Mortar, this one's special, bro. No, over the years, I gotta say, there's nobody who's made me the wrestler that I am like Mortar has. Chaotic Wrestling, all the guys and the girls in the back have made me better. New England Pro Wrestling Academy has made me better. All the support from you guys has made me better. And now I'm proud to say that I am officially an NXT superstar. So if this is the last time you and I get to share a ring together, let's make it count.
That is a big if. That is a big if. Ricky Smokes riding high right now, and he is feeling fired up. I'm pretty sure he would be willing to put anything on the line to be able to take his home of Chaotic Wrestling, the championship that defines Chaotic Wrestling, back to NXT. What an ultimate victory that would be, to be able to get your dream job and bring back your home's championship. It would just be amazing. Be amazing. These two have a storied past, being former tag team together. Pat, you were going to allude to some of that?
Yeah, I absolutely was. But, you know, with the interviews that we got on Chaotic Wrestling social media, we heard from Ricky Smokes, and he wasn't talking so fondly about Mortar. He was talking about how his, his gear and his moves, even his song, they're all, quote, whack. Except he did say his dance moves are pretty cool, so we have that.
That's true. He did say all that. These two, as you stated, former best friends. They're very happy for each other. Getting signed to NXT. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting to the competition. We have to put our hearts aside.
Oh, all right. Well, Ricky Smokes actually didn't even earn his spot in this match. He demanded his spot in this match, declaring himself as an entrant last month at Holiday Hijack. Of course, we already discussed Mortar having declared himself an entrant into a match he didn't even need to be a part of, which, again, we'll see if he can make it through 5 other competitors.
Absolutely. He's got a tough hill to climb, and as we stated over and over again, Mortar has done exactly that. He has climbed countless mountains to retain the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. He's been our heavyweight champion for coming close to a year, a full year, and tonight he may ruin that streak. He may continue that streak. We're all paying attention. We're all tuning in to see what questions get answered tonight. What I'm very excited for is to just see how these two match up. They know each other so well. They tagged with each other. They had to fight each other for the heavyweight championship. It's basically what we're seeing today in reverse. The difference is Mortar's defending this time. Ricky is fighting for it.
Not exactly. Mortar took that heavyweight championship back in this very building from the Smoke Show back in March of last year. Ricky Smokes going for one of those signature drop kicks. Mortar moved out of the way. Mortar going for one himself, not able to fall through. You gotta think that was an F5-5 attempt.
Yep, absolutely.
Maybe this is gonna be an attempt for a head tap one-hitter. One-hitter attempt there.
That was close. But now we got our second entry coming in.
Who's it gonna be?
Third entry. I can count.
It's time.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
oh my,
the heavy hitter.
Entrant number 3, Brooklyn's heavy hitter, Tyree Taylor.
Tyree Taylor making a return to the ring. We have seen the build of Tyree Taylor, and we have seen, even just earlier tonight, him walking through the halls and everyone being almost afraid and not wanting to deal with Tyree, and no one respecting him for what he did to Rich Palladino. But I don't think this is his control. I think he snaps. I think something in his brain. Tyree Taylor just tends to go off, and I don't think he can even explain what causes it.
Off is the key word. Something is definitely off with Tyree Taylor, but he looks great right now. Tyree Taylor is a 3-time participant in the Chaotic Wrestling Pandemonium match, as are the other 2 competitors.
Absolutely.
Mortar and Ricky Smokes as well, 3-time participants. Tyree Taylor having made appearances in the 2023, 25, and now the 26.
Oh yeah, there's vintage Ricky Smokes trying to bend him to the outside, trying to throw him out, and him landing on the top rope with ease. But now Tyree Taylor catching the crossbody attempt as the big man, strong as an ox.
Couple elbows.
Quick as a cat. Oh, wow, what a tag team move.
Shades of the early days of these 2 competitors when they were known under different names, Ricky Archer and CJ Cruz, before they found themselves, as they like to say. Oh!
Big punch to our heavyweight champion Mortar as he goes out. But now we're following up with that big front left eye! Oh my, landing on his feet with ease!
My God, that was incredible! What athleticism from the Smoke Show, the newest addition to the NXT roster.
WWE is lucky to have them, but right now, not lucky to be on the side of Tyree Taylor. And that being the bad side. And as you saw what Rich Palladino had to deal with and those before, Calvin Dumont, Ben Bishop, you do not want to be on the bad side of Tyree Taylor because at any moment, he can go off. You can kind of see it right now. Tyree just doesn't seem, something seems a little blank there. Now you can see his focus is coming back. And his focus is on the ramp as we see the troublemaker. Absolutely relentless.
Entrant number 4. She is relentless. Shannon Lavangi.
Shannon Lavangi, another third-time participant in the Pandemonium match. She made her appearance in the 2022-2023 events, unable to walk away with the gold. Can she do it tonight? Right now, Tyree Taylor seems to be putting a stop to it. Oh, hold on, I might have spoke too soon. She going for a German suplex on Tyree Taylor? Is she out of her mind?
I think she's feeling a little overexcited. I think she's feeling a little confident. She has been on a tear. She's been doing really well since she came back from her knee injury. Able to beat everyone in the Bear in the Woods match. Able to, well, I don't think she came out on top for the ladder match, obviously, as we have tag team champions, but she put on a hell of a fight there. Now she's misdirecting the big man, using her speed and quickness. Now she's able to take out NXT star Ricky Smokes and heavyweight champion Mortar.
Looking good so far. Nobody has been able to take Tyree Taylor down. He has remained on both of his feet since he's made his entrance in this match.
Tyree's a big dude. You're not just going to be able to knock him over like any individual, but do not take his size for granted. Do not assume that he can't fly, because, ladies and gentlemen, he can fly with the best of them. Probably flies better than most smaller guys.
And he is fly.
He is fly as well. He has a great fit on right now.
But we know that Tyree Taylor, he's been, he's got that question mark around him lately, as we mentioned before. Where's his mind at? Can he keep focused throughout this match as he's been able to thus far? And now the clock is already ticking down. Who's next? We only have 2 left.
Hey!
It's the Skinny Legend.
Entry number 5, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos.
Armani Chaos, heavily enjoyed by the fans. I'm loving the gear. Talking about fits here. You can see no glitz, no glam, no accessories, as he's discussed with Sidney Bacabella, just business. And now he is in to get, wow, what an impressive move, but Tyree able to stuff that quickly.
Uh-oh. Well, we saw the speech from Sidney Bacabella earlier, as looks like Armani Chaos was able to save himself there. Whoa!
Oh, all right.
A reveal.
Good surprise there. Big spin. Up we go. Wait a minute. Whoa, landed on his feet. Big drop kick to the back. Big spin kick.
Uh-oh. Tyree Taylor caught it, though.
Caught by Tyree. Oh, big forearm by Tyree Taylor there.
Forearm. That was a huge right hand.
Oh.
Another.
Knuckles.
This time to Shannon.
Time to knuckle up.
2 for the price of 1,
for the
he
price
says.
of 1. You can see the happiness in the face of Tyree. Like I'm going to destroy 2 people right now.
Well, hold on a second. Here come Ricky Smokes and heavyweight champion Mortar.
They're going to try and quadruple powerbomb here. Assistance from everyone.
Well, I mean, this is smart.
Tyree's not used to being up this high. No, what's happening here?
Tyree Taylor, quite literally the biggest threat in this match, being taken out by everybody else.
You said since he got into that ring, no one been able to knock him off his feet. Well, all 4 out of the 5 competitors have taken Tyree off his feet and to the outside.
Well, that's great strategy on the part of all 4 competitors here, at least for now, working on the same page. We have one more person that is yet to enter this match.
Motor putting a stop to the action here, telling everyone to wait. Let's just wait for this last person.
And,
we know who it is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who's in. And unfortunately, this is like opening up the last gift in Christmas and getting socks. Wait a minute! Look at the ring!
Hey! Calvin Dumont with a sneak attack!
That is par for the course for this guy.
With Cole Rutherford out on injury, he has to come up with other ways to make up and steal victory. And he's been undefeated as far as I can remember here in this building, the Lowell Collegiate Charter School.
This is where he was able to capture the Panoptic Heavyweight, the Panoptic Championship. By hook or by crook. Pretty sure it was an accident, but either way.
Most of his defenses as well have been seemingly accidents. But look at this Mortar going for an F5-5. Oh, a rake of the eye from Calvin Dumont. He just sent the heavyweight champion into the corner post.
Absolutely. And now we got the stop the knee. That has retained the Panoptic Championship for Calvin Dumont, and he's hit 2.
And Mortar's still standing.
Oh my God, hitting a 3rd spike. We're gonna have a new heavyweight champ.
That's elimination, Julian.
Oh, excuse me. Elimination. I was so excited.
Julian, you've been in 3 Pandemonium matches.
I know.
You won one of
my
them.
problem.
You'd think you know.
I'm fired up right now. I saw 2 individuals in the ring, and I freaked out a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. But right now, Calvin Dumont is on fire. Well, I spoke too soon. Oh, Oney Chaos back in the ring.
Fighting out of that is Shannon. Flipping to her feet with ease there. Good reversal. Big springboard cutter. Got to get that cover, but Ricky Smokes taking advantage of a hurt Shannon. Oh, big elbow to the mouth.
Watch out.
Big boot followed up by Shannon Levanti, climbing to the top. Her favorite place to be is fly through the air. Oh, trying to get the double knees. Oh, knee to the mouth.
Oh, watch out. Tyree Taylor trying to get involved. Shannon trying to throw him off, though, with that kick.
Oh!
Best defense is a good offense, and using your opponent towards another is one way to put on a good offense.
Wow! Very impressive.
Watch out.
Here's Calvin coming to steal a victory, or elimination, excuse me. Oh my God, he got one.
Shannon Levanti.
Shannon Levanti has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
I was on the verge of saying Shannon was one of my favorites.
That is crazy.
What? Shannon Levanti.
Shannon is the person that I would less likely to believe to be the first eliminated. But ladies and gentlemen, that's Pandemonium for you. Anything can happen at any time, anywhere, and anybody can take advantage of any situation, and that's exactly what Calvin did.
Well,
he used the chaos and confusion of Pandemonium to take out Shannon Levanti. That is insane.
Watch out.
Oh, back body drop. Uniquely delivered.
The Smoke Show seems to have lit a fuse. Oh no! Bumps to the eye from Calvin Dumont to the Smoke Show. Ricky Smokes. Oh! Rear end from Armani Chaos. Calvin Dumont down. Oh no! And he's out of here.
Calvin Dumont has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
And that was Calvin Dumont's first appearance in Pandemonium. It might be one of the quickest for any entrant.
As as he was the last to enter and second one out. Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Money Chaos, this is his second Pandemonium. Tyree Taylor taking him out quickly. He's got him by the ear.
Oh, crashing hard onto the mat. Armani, and now we're going over! Ricky, Ricky eating the apron there.
Oh, here comes the heavyweight champion, sending Tyree Taylor over the top rope. Not many people are able to do that, but it's our heavyweight champion getting the job done here. And they sure do love him here in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Big acai moonsault, taking out the remaining competitors in this Pandemonium match. Tyree Taylor is going to be the focus of our heavyweight champion as he's trying to send him back into the ring. Right move. This is why Mortar's our heavyweight champion. Right move, trying to take out the biggest man in the match.
While he's down.
Absolutely.
He was able to block the discus clothesline. Looked like
wow.
Taylor was going for the Pottersfield clothesline. Mortar now with an F5-5 attempt, unsuccessful.
Oh my!
What a spine buster from Tyree Taylor. 2 eliminations already. Shannon Levangi's out. We know Calvin Dumont is out. We have Smokes, Tyree Taylor.
Trying to take advantage. Big drop kick, beautifully done.
Armani Chaos and our heavyweight champion left as well.
Big Enziguri to follow up there. We got the punches in rapid fashion from Ricky Smokes, fall to his butt by now coming back up for what looked to be a monkey flip but being caught.
Is there an earthquake? Watch out!
Oh!
There it is!
Stomping him into the ground! Oh.
Only a 2.
That was close.
Huge one-hitter from the top rope. Julian taking down Tyree Taylor, but only for 2. You got to think. Wait a minute. I was going to say he's going to go for the final blow here, but he seems to be calling for help.
Oh! Noggin knocker. Both individuals down right now, that being Ricky Smokes and Armani Chaos. And now we can see Tyree Taylor is collecting bodies in a weird fashion that I can't understand.
Oh my God, he cannot.
Get out of here!
Double Death Valley Driver!
Yeah, I've never seen that!
Double DVD!
That was impressive! Look at this powerbomb! Oh no!
Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb for the elimination! And there goes NXT's newest superstar!
Has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
That means we have Armani Chaos, Tyree Taylor, and heavyweight champion Mortar left in this match. Of course, Mortar being the first entrant into the match. He has got to be the most at risk here. He seems to be trying to work with Armani Chaos to come with a plan to take down the big man, and that's what, honestly, I would do.
I don't care what side of the road you are on. That is a very smart plan. Tyree, as we stated, he is a super athlete. Yeah, what was that?
You saw Mortar try and come up with a plan, but send Armani Chaos into the fire.
He sent Armani in as the front line, and he came in as backup.
That didn't seem to be how they set it up.
Absolutely. It seems like he took advantage of the kindness of Armani Chaos.
Well, still, they're able to work on the same page for the cause of a better good, right? The good of a better cause?
I don't know. Saying so, that's all on you, buddy.
I made it up.
Either way, it was a little out of Mortar's character to do that, so that was bizarre. A little something to pay attention to here. I mean,
well, what do they got here?
Champion.
Oh! An assisted rear view! Followed by huge mortar salt!
Gotta get the cover, guys. You gotta get the cover. You have the big man down.
Sounds like a seasoning. Mortar Salt, Morton Salt. Tuning up the band.
Oh no! Oh no! Double super kick, hitting both Armani Chaos and Mortar, both individuals down. Very, very good of Tyree to be able to scout what was coming and make a quick adjustment, despite the damage that had been done, despite the delusional feeling he was having. Delirious.
Well, of the three people in the ring, only one of them has yet to hold any title here in Chaotic Wrestling. Of course, Armani Chaos is a former tag team champion as well as a former Panoptic champion. Mortar, current heavyweight champion, former New England champion. Tyree Taylor's, enough's enough, in his mind.
Absolutely. Now he's getting into that place. Oh! Oh no! Those big knees to the side. Shades of pride fighting back in the day in the 90s. Pride fighting, a very dangerous thing. You'd see people like Dan Severn back to their competitors.
Ooh.
Oh my!
Such a vicious throw. It sent Mortar to the outside. Tyree Taylor is completely dominant here, but he's got to eliminate somebody to be able to make the final pin. He's got to eliminate both these guys.
He does. He absolutely has to eliminate both individuals to be able to win the heavyweight championship. And Armani Chaos right now, it looks like worse for wear. Talking about Delirious early, you can see, oh man, what a knife edge chop coming from the heavens down onto Armani here.
Sidney Bacabella is not out here tonight. He gave that motivational speech earlier on telling Armani Chaos it's all inside of his heart. He has full confidence in Armani Chaos here tonight. And, I don't disagree with him. He looks better than ever. But unfortunately, he's got to get through Tyree Taylor and the heavyweight champion right now if he wants to win. And Tyree Taylor is in full control.
And you can see it in Armani Chaos's eyes that he believes in himself, and this is because of that speech. It's funny that Brian Fury earlier tonight had mentioned Rocky because that's the exact type of speech that I felt I saw was Rocky's trainer and Rocky having a back and forth and his trainer trying to juice him up and get him fired up for the fight and make him believe in himself. You could see the fight in Armani. He's just got a different look in his eye tonight.
Well, that was not a successful attempt. Here comes the heavyweight champion, though. What's Mortar thinking?
Oh! Climbing the rope with, I don't know about this.
I've seen Mortar do some crazy things. I don't know if he can do something like a suplex.
Oh!
No! Oh my God! The ring almost imploded!
I don't know how that ring is still up right now.
Mortar with a huge superplex to Tyree Taylor. The heavyweight championship is on the line. Mortar needs to walk out with a victory here tonight.
He hits this. Oh no!
Big Huddersfield clothesline at the last second. Uh-oh. Going for that Brooklyn Soup powerbomb, and he nailed it.
Oh no. Landing stiff into the ground. I've never seen Mortar in this kind of state, moving slowly, but he is sharing his feelings to Tyree as Tyree is bringing up our heavyweight champion, hoisting his lifeless body. Oh no, another powerbomb, head smacking off the mat.
Taylor spinning in the face of Tyree Taylor. Is that overconfidence coming out again?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe it is. It's the overconfident and almost arrogant Mortar. This is a different side of Mortar, and I think this is one of those things where it all consumes you and starts to eat you from within.
Straight from Prospect Park. Are we going to see another Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb?
There it is. Stop.
But yes, you said it, Julian. Out of nowhere from Armani Chaos.
Beautiful. Oh, no.
And Tyree Taylor able to move out of the way at the last second. That was almost a near perfect PME. Prettiest moonsault ever.
Now we have the last remaining competitors all down in this ring.
Armani Chaos showing some life, but didn't last very long. Luckily, he was able to have the wherewithal to move out of the way at the last second from Tyree Taylor, who sent Mortar out of the ring there. Taylor just caught Armani. Armani, though.
Armani tried to hit a sunset flip, but not able to get it all. Trying to recover from the...
Well, what happened was he lost control, but Tyree Taylor taking advantage now. Here comes another Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb. This might just do it. Hold on.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Victory roll.
Oh, my!
Armani Chaos just eliminated
Tyree Taylor has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
There are two left, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't believe it. It has been mostly Tyree Taylor for the entirety of this match, but with that victory roll, last second cover, Armani Chaos was able to sneak one. And the crowd has not been happier. What a turn of events, but folks, that means we're down to our final.
He's locked eyes with Rich Palladino again.
Oh, not again.
Leave Rich alone.
We saw what he did last time. Oh, boy. Where's he going now? What's he doing?
I don't know.
You're eliminated. What are you doing? Oh, come on!
No.
Completely uncalled for. Tyree Taylor was eliminated. He was pinned. He is out of the match. He had no reason to come back in the ring. Oh, now he's assaulted the heavyweight champion.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Is you just look at him. He's grabbing the hairs, throwing security around. This is the unhinged behavior that we've seen. Oh, no. Oh, my.
New Jiranagi to the outside. Referees, security trying to get Tyree Taylor to the back. Unfortunately, it takes a lot to stop someone like him.
This is the IC red of Tyree Taylor. He just starts to snap and something takes him into a whole new world where he loses control of himself. And he does unthinkable things, unprecedented things.
Wait, he's coming through again. All the security was knocked down. And he's got Mortar.
Oh,
Uranagi now to the side of the ring. Pure steel under there. We all know that. We've all reiterated on commentary throughout the years.
Two Uranagis, one to the outside, a painful thud to our heavyweight champion, followed up with another one on the side of the ring. As you stated, just steel bars there. And now you have both competitors down, left in wake of Tyree Taylor, who was just eliminated by Armani Chaos out of sheer anger and rage. He laid destruction on the remaining competitors. This is an even playing field right now.
Who is going to make it to their feet first? Looks like Armani Chaos with the help of the ropes. Oh, wait a minute, Moreno picking him up for an F5-5, but he collapsed.
Not able to hold the weight due to those two Uranagis. You can see that Moreno can barely stand up.
Oh, looks like he's going to try and lock in that Boston Crab.
If he can turn him over, they are in the center of the ring.
Mortar!
No, Mortar's not able to do it.
It seems to be a lower back issue with the heavyweight champion.
Has to do with those Uranagis. This is all due to, this is the aftermath.
Oh!
Of Tyree's destruction.
Going for another PME. Can he hit it this time?
Oh, man!
Prettiest moonsault ever! Another! Could this be going for too much here? Could he be going one too many?
Now he's got all three!
He nailed it! Oh my God! We have a new heavyweight champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the winner of Pandemonium and the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos!
Armani Chaos has battled through the best of them over the years here in Chaotic Wrestling. Tonight, he defeats the odds, and he proves everything that Sidney Bacabella said is true. It was all in his heart, and he was able to follow through here tonight and walk away with the heavyweight championship.
Armani Chaos fought a hard battle. Wait a minute.
Mortar held that championship for months, fought with such pride and conviction. This is going to be so hard for him.
Chaotic Wrestling is all Mortar's ever known and loved, and this is a house that he has remained and continued to keep afoot.
Armani Chaos got the job done, Mortar. You got. Can the confidence be getting to Mortar? There we go. That's it. Well-deserved Armani Chaos. And the sign of approval from the former champion, strapping the shoulder over the belt over the new champ's shoulder. Well done. Raising the arm. A sign of respect here. What a night. What a pandemonium this has been, ladies and gentlemen. What a well-deserved victory. What a moment and what a year this is going to be for Armani Chaos, our brand new Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
What a beautiful image it was to see here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Pandemonium, literally anything can happen. Anything can happen, as Sidney Bacabella said earlier in the night. People can come from all sides, opportunities open and close at every moment. You could see that Armani Chaos fought hard. He hit everyone head first, tooth and nail, fought hard, and he took advantage of every open opportunity. He played this perfectly, and he's able to get the job done. Mortar has done a hell of a job being the heavyweight champion for Chaotic Wrestling, but as you said earlier, Pat, I think he bit off a little too much more than he could chew, and it cost him. But we now have a new heavyweight champion, and now 2026 has...
Hold on a second. Here comes Paris Van Dale.
We haven't seen Paris Van Dale in a while.
Long time friend of Armani Chaos. They got their start together here in Chaotic Wrestling as Higher Society. And she's out here to celebrate and congratulate our new heavyweight champion, folks. We want to thank you all for tuning in on YouTube and Twitch for this year's Pandemonium. Folks, we'll be back in just a couple weeks for a double shot. Go online, get your tickets now if they're still available. Thank you again. I'm Pat Matthews for Julian Starr and Rich Palladino. Have a great night, everybody.